Down the main straight here, heading up towards the corner turn one. The mountain straight. This is Bowe and Stephen Richards. Oh, listen to the crowd, because that means a couple of things.
Holy moly.
Safety car for one, you'd expect, Billy.
Yep. And the other is a very cranky Aussie male team.
He is well and truly stuck there. You can see him gesturing to the rescue crew. Come on, get me out, get me out. But that's going to be a full course yellow.
Oh, this adds an entirely different scope to this race.
Well, it was just settling down into some sort of finishing pattern, and all of a sudden this is going to compress that field. Murphy, scaife on his bumper. Let's have a look at the Strathfield replay, Neil.
Well, Richo was screaming on the radio just prior to this. He'd lost his patience, and he gets, I don't know, he gets up the inside. You can see it from both sides. Obviously, one half are going to say one thing and one half the other. The stewards will look closely. That's the angle, actually. I'd like to see that slower to see how far up the side Richo got. And these two will obviously blue about it, and neither party's going to be happy. Here's another angle again. We've got lots of angles of this. Early on, it looks okay, but was he far enough up the inside at the critical point?
It's safe to say that Stephen Richards is well and truly off John Bowe's Christmas card list. Their Bathurst bingle also created plenty of tension in pit lane as the co-drivers took to the microphones.
Brad, you've had a chance to look at it. Can you give us your, objective opinion on it?
Geez, it's not that easy to be objective, Look, you've got to be up to the B-pillar, and he wasn't up to the back door. What can I say? I mean, racing's racing, but really, at the end of the race, it's pretty disheartening when something like this happens and the wrong bloke's in the sand. Stevie's out there doing the best he can. They're having a good dice. Stuff happens.
You put your head in your hands there before. Just describe how you feel right now.
Sick. I mean, you work all day, and we got back up to 5th, and it was a good result, all things considered. So, we were not going to be on the podium anyway unless a miracle happened. But to come this far and get within 10 laps to the end and then go in the sand and, drop a lap or two, it's pretty hard to take. But, that's the way it is.
Hard luck, Brad.
Thanks, Rusty.
Larry, you've seen the replay over and over. What's your take?
Oh, it's pretty clear. Richo's been blocked for at least 10 laps, and he's been on the radio to us complaining bitterly, what can we do to get Bowe to play the racing game, not the blocking game. He got well down, well past the A-pillar, and all Bowe had to do was give him room, but obviously Bowe didn't want to do that, and he's come off second best, and I imagine he's crying now. Well, I think he deserved the, he brought it on himself.
I guess there's been no communications from race control to you guys?
No, there shouldn't be. You're allowed to get down to the A-pillar. He was well past A-pillar. Bowe knew he was there. All Bowe had to do was not turn in front of him and give him room. Now, not much to ask for a guy, especially of his experience, but he didn't want to do that, and he came off second best.
Thanks, Larry.
We've just relayed some of that information to Brad. What do you think about what Larry had to say?
Well, I appreciate that this is Larry's last time at the event. He's been a fantastic ambassador for the sport, and he's done really well. But when he was wobbling around in front of Lowndes and myself and Radicic and a whole heap of guys, 2 seconds slower than us, not one of us punted him off the road. He may think that JB got his just desserts, but they're racing hard. There's rules, and we all abide by them. And the rules are you don't run into people. So while Larry might think that that's okay and we got what we deserve, it's not like that at all. When he was wobbling around, we didn't hit him. It's just not fair.